In this video of my book, 34 Days to the Rent-Free House, I will try to express why you must buy my book if you really want to live rent-free. Because it is easier to follow a blaze trail than it is to blaze one yourself. A philosophy to think about: great things are not done by impulse, but by a series of small things brought together. Vincent van Gogh. When we began our journey for the rent-free house, we had a fixed determination that this is where we wanted to go, but we weren't quite sure how we were going to get there. When we first started out, we had so many questions, but there was no one to turn to for answers. We began trying things out. Sometimes they worked great. Still, there were times we became so frustrated and felt like we were running into brick walls. We wanted a system for this process, and we knew we needed to create it ourselves. As we began our trial and error, we came to understand our problems better, so we started coming up with ideas how to solve those problems. We came up with a plan and began putting that plan into action. Our book is a step-by-step guide how to live in the rent-free house. I promise there are not so many steps as these. These stairs lead to the top of Mount Bunnell, a beautiful overlook of the Colorado River that runs through my hometown of Austin, Texas. And this is what you see once you get to the top. The climb is worth it, and so is the climb to the rent-free house. But it is easier when you follow the footsteps that someone else has traveled before you. Let's say you wanted to build a house. Well, you wouldn't hire a dentist, a teacher, or a web design company to come up with your blueprints, would you? Although these are all very intelligent individuals, I don't believe you would trust them to make a correct blueprint for your contractors to follow, nor do I believe you would try to come up with the plans yourself either. What I do believe is that you would hire an architect, someone that is trained, skilled, and experienced to produce excellent plans for everyone involved to follow. Likewise, I began creating the plans for you to follow. I began writing and writing and writing until I had an entire book. I took it everywhere with me and wrote for nearly a whole year. I wrote about every detail you would ever need to know, and I created over 30 templates of everything we used, a well-trained, skilled, and experienced plan for you to follow. Once you have read the book and completed all of the exercises, you will be prepared to go for your own rent-free house. Would you like to know how you can get my book in order to live rent-free? Please visit our website and request the free excerpt from my book, 34 Days to the Rent-Free House, How to Eliminate Your Largest Monthly Expense and Enjoy Clutter-Free Living.